Hello, friends.
Hey guys.
Welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangy.
I'm Jack. Thanks for joining. When you join us, say hi. Let us know that you're watching.
Tell us where you're from, if you survived the polar vortex.
There we are.
Hey, Amen Homestead. Hey, Becky.
I'm trying to pull up the comments here. Give me just a second. They're not coming
North
up.
Carolina.
Oh, there they are. All right. Oh yeah, here we go.
Steph 5 in Texas. Well, thanks for being here. Hey, 1870s Homestead. I have so been binge watching your channel. Let's see. Michigan Strong. Oh,
Here, you
okay.
need to scoot over and get closer. You're about out of the picture.
So get a little closer.
North Carolina, Texas.
Hey, Minnesota.
Texas, Michigan,
There's
Minnesota.
Bro Farms. Hey, Bro Farms.
Wow, Seattle.
Oh my goodness.
Over here in Seattle. Some of you still freezing?
I think the polar vortex has moved out.
Yeah. It is finally warmed up and it's really nice and pleasant here.
Hey, E. Roberts from Connecticut. Texas is so warm right now. Amazing. Oh,
yeah.
it's actually been really nice here too.
It's been okay here, but my goodness, from last Monday to this Monday, it got cold.
Yeah.
As we say around here, it got cold.
You say that.
I
I
say
don't say
it
that.
got cold. I mean, it can get really cold, but then when it gets really, really cold, we just say it's cold.
There's Tim Beverly. Today is mine and Tim's friendiversary on Facebook. Facebook reminded us today that we became friends.
Oh, yeah. Well, congratulations, Tim.
That's funny. Let's see. Stacy said we're expecting more snow and below zero wind chills in Minnesota. I'm
Really?
telling you what, us Southerners are not built for that kind of weather.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, of course, yeah, we've been watching 1870s Homestead
Hey, Kim.
and how cold it has been. I mean, it was cold here. Our wind chills were below zero. But you guys north of us, up in the northern states, Michigan, Minnesota, up there, man, it's been brutal. It's been
Yeah.
brutal. Well, even up in the, for us, up north would be anywhere above Louisville. So up in Indianapolis, I mean, they were getting 20 below wind chills.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's been crazy.
And where 1870s Homestead is, which if you guys don't sub to their channel, you should, because they are lovely, fun people. And the polar vortex hit their area really hard. They were having 38 below zero wind chill.
We're freezing up.
And there was one point they had like, I thought it was really cool where they kind of built their
Hey, Aaron.
where they keep their goats. They made walls of hay bales around it, and they kept what do you call it, thermometer in there to measure the temperature. So that was really cool to see, how they were taking care of their animals during the crazy polar
Aaron
vortex.
is such a faithful watcher. He is.
Hey,
He's at work doing the dishes, but he's listening to our show.
Wow,
Don't get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble, yeah.
But thank you.
Yep. Let's see. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Chaos and Grace. Be sure to check out Chaos and Grace. She is awesome. She's a homesteading mom. She's gearing up for this gardening stuff too. She's been getting her seeds in.
Rhonda Welker from southeastern Washington State.
Hey, Duns Acres.
1870s asked if our raised bed was in place yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
but
not
we're
yet.
getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. Not only did we survive the deep freeze, I wasn't going out and building raised beds in that, but
No.
yeah, we had to get back to work. We had to get get back in the rhythm of things,
Yeah.
and get some finances going again. And so hopefully it will be very, very soon now.
Yes,
Very
I'm
soon,
so
I hope.
excited. Mandy said, how are the seeds going? So I'm experimenting with winter sowing. So I have, I think 6 containers out on the back porch that I've started.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be starting more seeds hopefully tomorrow if everything goes as I plan. I'm so excited. So very, very excited. Hey Penny, greetings from Colorado Springs. Hello.
I'm too far up or
Hey,
you too
Kimberly.
far back.
I'm comfortable. Let's see. Watching y'all as we drive home from serving at church. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. Hey, Tim Roby. Let's see. Made by Heart Homestead. Ordered my In My Garden seeds Saturday. Can't wait to get them. Very, very exciting. I ordered today. Did you see? I don't think you did. I ordered.
More seeds? We got
Well, I did get a couple of seeds, some peppers that I didn't have, but just a couple. But I ordered the Trifecta Plus fertilizer from In My Gardener.
You need that.
Yeah, because he announced that it was in stock,
Yeah.
I think yesterday, and I was afraid that there wouldn't be any today.
Yeah.
But thankfully there was, so I got a couple of bags of that.
What are you drinking? Because that's got some fragrance to it.
This is chai tea.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? It's,
Strong.
yeah, it's awesome.
Strong.
And it's brewing. I haven't sweetened it yet. Hey, Kathleen.
Who else we got? Oh, we got seven. It's the 70s.
Daisha, hey.
It's been in the 70s in Texas, Central Texas.
Let's see.
How are the seeds going, Tangy? You just mentioned that.
Okay. Hey, JTC Homestead. Goodness, we got a lot of friends.
Whoa, Bro Farms started 144 tomato and pepper plants.
That is awesome. Want to try one?
You
or
guys
two
are rocking it.
intelligence?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Buff Carrot.
Hey, from Alabama.
The homemade mama. Hey. Lots of sprouts coming up. Zone 9, my lettuce bed is full and peas and root veggies started. That is awesome. Your cup is beautiful yellow. This is a Homesteaders of America cup. We got this. Oh, it's kind of glaring. You can't see.
Yeah.
But we got this at the last conference, and I love this mug. I got a yellow one, and he got a brown one, right?
Yeah.
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 Yes, thank you, Tim.
And they're nice
Stinking.
coffee cups. Very nice coffee.
They are very nice.
Oh yeah, it got washed out. Can't see it.
Let's see.
It might have the light up too bright.
Oh, probably. Stop it. I can't seem to find a table so I can put it on my south-facing window to start my seeds, but I'm under over 6 inches of snow.
Food forest. Permaculture's here.
Oh, wow. Hey, Patty.
Let's see.
Kelly said, I'm getting so excited to plant our container garden this spring and start canning. Y'all have made some fantastic and very helpful videos. Can't thank you enough. Well, I'm so glad that y'all are finding that helpful. Also, there's a lot of people that will chime in the comment section and they offer some, other good suggestions. So that's always helpful. I try not to get offended
Got hello from Florida.
by people offering suggestions. I'm trying to get better about constructive criticism because I'm a people pleaser and I don't like to feel like I let somebody down by not saying they're doing something right. I'm getting over it, but
Yeah.
but it is. I understand that it's just
I missed
people being helpful.
I missed Oklahoma. People are still coming in and joining us, and that's great. And when you do, please say hi and let us know where you're from. It's awesome to see where everybody's at and who's watching. and
Negative
from where.
9. Wow, that's crazy. It's
Where?
just Mandy, and of course she's very north of us. She's in Canada.
Yeah. So is that the wind chill or just the temperature?
I don't know.
It may be just the temperature.
Tim said, "Don't take my suggestions."
Oh yeah.
We never do. I'm kidding.
Tim.
Oh,
Well,
dang.
Tim has good suggestions, but most of the time he just wants to cause trouble.
Tim is a sweet, sweet
He
guy,
just-
but yes, you have to know him
he
to
just-
discern his humor
Just wants to
from
mess
his
with you.
helpfulness. Yes.
Which is fun.
Let's see. Hey, Cindy in Arkansas.
Warm here in West Virginia.
2 wild onions. They've got a new little. Did you have a goat or a lamb? Help me remember. I've been trying to, in my downtime, catch up with some of our YouTube friends. And there's so many of them that I get them
Christmas Valley, Oregon.
confused. Because I also saw that Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, they have a new little lamb
Arkansas.
on their homestead, and they're asking people to help
Southern
name it,
California.
and it is so cute.
Boston, Massachusetts. Eastern North
Mist.
Carolina.
Welcome, Archer Mist. Thanks for being here. Hello, Judy.
Kentucky Preacher's Wife.
Yes, I know she follows me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We got a heat wave this weekend. Got up to 45. Yeah, chaos. Yeah.
Lamb. That's right, Jupiter.
Yeah, so it was so this past week. It got up. I remember it actually getting into the 20s. And people were wanting to go outside and just enjoy the 20s because it had been wind chills below zero. It got up into the 20s. The wind had died down, and it's amazing after a couple of days of extremely cold weather how it can get up to 20s or 30s, and everybody's like, "Oh, take off the jacket," you know. And it was what, 3 or 4 months ago. I remember it was. You know, it's in the 60s and 70s, and it drops down to 50, and we're all bundling up like Eskimos. But then it's just it's so crazy how your body just adjusts so quickly to really cold weather, and then it just warms up 10 degrees, and wow, it's amazing.
Mandy in Canada said that the degrees that she gave was in Celsius, so it was -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Yes, Steph, I know exactly what you mean. She said about half the YouTube channels
40.
that she watches either had a new lamb or a new goat this past week, and that is so very true. My craftique said, I ordered a fermentation kit after seeing your kraut video. Can't wait to give fermenting a try. I'm telling you, give yourself grace because it is tricky and there's a lot to learn. I'm still learning. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's fun to do a science experiment that you can eat.
Somebody has a deer.
You know? And then somebody else, Whole Picture Home said, please pray for our baby. He is cutting his first tooth and I am so sleep deprived as it is. I know, I remember those nights.
So Whole
yes.
Picture Home is asking a question about deer and venison. They say, anyone know what a fair price is to pay for a hunted packaged venison?
That's Whole Picture Home.
So if anybody knows that answer, please comment and answer his question. I don't know what a fair price would be for that.
I don't either.
I don't know. But, I mean, we got some awesome viewers, and if you know, help him out.
That's her.
Oh, help her out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But,
let's see, y'all are making me jealous. Can't wait. Can't start seeds until April 1st. Yeah, usually like my peppers and tomatoes and things like that, I'll start mid-February. So
somebody started your sauerkraut recipe. Penny did.
Awesome. Very, very
And
good.
I really liked it.
I did too. It was very mild.
I think maybe it didn't go long enough, maybe.
Well, I mean, it was fermented and it was ready to eat, but it was very, very mild. And I do like mine a little more on the sour side.
And I preferred it mild. I thought it was perfect. I did. I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, it could have. Usually, it does have a little more bite to it.
Yeah, I like it with more bite to it.
But
it was good. I have a question to ask.
Oh, go ahead.
Do any of y'all make freezer slaw? Do you like freezer slaw? Have you ever had it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, it's where you take cabbage and carrots and you make like a slaw, but it has like sugar and like a little bit of vinegar and water. Anyway, and then you keep it in the freezer. It's a way that you can preserve your slaw. And I like it. I've had it many times.
Penny says, love freezer slaw.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, especially during
Maybe
the
I've
summer.
had it and just didn't know that's what it's called.
Maybe. Because like, to me, it kind of tastes like a relish almost. But anyway, I thought if our cabbage does good, that I might try to put some up. Because I like freezer slaw.
So Food Forest says up there in Canada, you can still sell wild game.
That's cool.
Yeah, around here, the stores around here cannot sell the hunted venison around here. What is our dog doing?
I don't know. She has her nose
Georgia.
up under. Up. Oh, that's as far as I can go with it.
Yeah.
See, she's got her nose up under the
She's
stove.
trying to get something under the stove.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing over there. Ooh, that was not a good
Anyway,
idea. Yeah. Is it creamy? No. It's like, I want to say it's like a sugar vinegary base. I've never made it. I just like eating it. But I know Tim Farmer's Country Kitchen has a recipe. And I'll have to go back and watch it. But let's see.
she found a mouse. No.
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 We don't have mice.
No. Well, so far, we've never seen a mouse in this house.
Knock on wood.
But Lord willing.
Cindy, we order our seeds from M.I. Gardner. You can go to migardener.com/store, and all of his seeds are 99 cents. He's got heirloom, organic, non-GMO, and he has his varieties are growing every year. He's got a fantastic selection.
Yes. And she has a discount code.
I do. It's TCW10,
Yep.
and you will save 10%
Yeah.
on your order.
So another 10%, another savings. So if you do order seeds from M.I. Gardner, use TCW10 and get a little more discount.
Mandy said, I love fermented. Uh-oh, it moved up and I lost it.
And that Homestead collection is awesome.
Yes.
Have y'all seen his new Homestead collection? It's a whole box of seeds, and in each package is double the amount of seeds in a normal package.
Yes.
And it's for a whole family or a homestead to grow everything they need. You know, spring, summer, fall. You know, the winter gardens. I think even some winter plants in there. So it's basically to feed you year round.
Year round, yeah. And I mean, so it's there are still things that we're gonna need. You know, like some of the peppers that I ordered. I ordered banana pepper seeds because I didn't have any, and I buy them every week. I buy a jar of banana peppers.
Yeah. But what's cool is he's already done a lot of the legwork for you and got a good variety already packaged together.
Right. Hey Danielle. Kathleen said, I can't wait for Luke's book. Me either. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Luke has a book coming out called The Autopilot Garden. And basically he's teaching in the book how you set your garden to basically, well, I don't want to say raise itself, but it's very, very minimal work. And he tells you how to set up systems to help you do that.
Somebody mentioned, they're still talking a little bit about this venison and deer, and somebody mentioned the summer sausage. That is awesome. If you can get it made into summer sausage, your venison, or go to there's an Amish processor not far from here, and they make some really good summer sausage.
Yeah, we love summer sausage.
Yeah, my cousin, he'll buy a bunch of it every year for Christmas and bring it to the Christmas party.
Yeah, Tim said, hit that like button or I will whack you like a mole. Oh, you're so funny. Let's see, Made by Heart Homestead, that's Kim and Billy. She said, how many raised beds are you doing this year?
2. I just wanted to see her reaction.
At least 4.
Yeah.
I hope we can do 6.
Yeah.
But at least 4.
Yeah. I'm hoping 6 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, at least 4. Our goal is to at least get 4 and hopefully maybe even a couple more, 6. But
we'll just have to see how far we can stretch the money or how many materials we can glean.
And material wise, I think we'll be able to have enough or get enough material to build that many. But then by the time you invest with compost and everything, that's going to be a lot for us to just get started. I mean, once you get started, it's easy to maintain. but that's
Oh,
a lot
yes.
of upfront.
Right.
And
Right, which we knew that. We knew that going in.
yeah, because we're going to have to get our compost from other places and
Yeah.
stuff. We just don't have that ability to produce it ourselves yet.
Lee said you will need 8 just for the broccoli. She must know how much I love broccoli.
We like broccoli. We've never had good luck growing broccoli, though.
No, I tried to grow it, golly, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but I think what I did was I planted it too late. I should have either planted it early spring or late, or in the fall, but I did it right in the smack dab middle of summer, so that probably wasn't very smart on my part. So the cabbage worms got it, and it was bad. Let's see.
The canned soup looked amazing, Tangy.
Thank you. Yeah, it's delicious. It is very, very good. And there's another recipe in the book that I'm hoping to do maybe next week. And it is called Southwest Chicken Soup.
Will you hand me my phone?
But it's beans, and it's black beans, chicken, and some other things. I can't remember, but it looked real super, super good. And I still haven't canned my chicken, which I was hoping to do that today, but I ran out of time. Let's see. Transplanted my tomatoes and peppers. I go bigger pots. Awesome, awesome.
Just
My toddler loves fresh picked broccoli.
ignore that.
Okay.
I just needed to save a thought.
Okay.
Hello from Kentucky. We got another Kentucky person here. You probably just said that, though.
No, I didn't. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Jenny. 1870s Homestead said, I found a local organic compost farm where I can get bulk orders of it. That is awesome. We have our raised beds, but we are experimenting with grow bags this year also. I have one grow bag that's like an actual grow bag. And then I have some reusable grocery sacks that I'm going to try to grow in as well.
So people are asking which book.
Oh, it is called the Amish Canning Cookbook. Should I get it?
Yeah, if you got it.
I'll get it.
You can show it, and it's in a link.
Yes, it's
in a video.
It's in our Amazon store, which I'll have to share.
It's probably a link in some of our videos, right?
Yes, in our canning videos, it's linked.
Okay.
Just if you click on the Amazon store, and then go to I think I've got it stored in the canning link, the canning tab of the Amazon store. But this is what it looks like. And it's got lots of awesome recipes. And like, if you're new at canning, it has a really great step-by-step walkthrough on how to do both pressure canning and water bath canning. And it has more than just soups. It's got like relishes and pickles and jams and jellies and all that good stuff.
Cool.
Let's see. I grew about 12 tomatoes and 12 peppers
I
all
think
in
Tim
grow
Beverly
bags.
found the link for us.
Well, thank you, Tim.
Thank you so much, Tim.
I'm thinking about starting my broccoli seeds now indoors. Yeah, I should have probably done that a week ago, but if it's a little late, I think it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna have to get on these raised beds soon.
Mm-hmm.
We're still kind of waiting to see what's gonna happen in about 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
For a number of reasons. Am I going to
Good
be
night,
sitting
Kim.
at home again, or what? But so we're kind of waiting to see. We don't want to get caught off guard if there's a possible shutdown again, which I honestly don't think there's gonna be this time.
Yeah.
But you never know,
Right.
and at least we need to be prepared for it. And So, and by the way, some of you that are watching this have reached out to us and helped us, and it has been, it's really touched our hearts.
Absolutely.
It has really shown that through our interaction and meeting some of you, there's a lot of love out there.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of good people out there that are willing to help. And it's more than we deserve, but it's awesome.
Yeah. And I have a big stack of thank you cards that I have filled out and have stuck in envelopes.
Yeah, we've gotten so many cards,
Just
just
to get
people
some
saying they're
stamps.
thinking about us and asking us, we need anything. And I mean, it's just been cool.
Yeah.
People are thinking of us, and it's been great.
Dunn's Acre says, I've been canning chicken pot pie filling, which I actually saw somebody do that, and I thought, that is genius. That is absolutely genius. And I agree, amen, Homestead. Most definitely one of the most welcoming communities out there. I think you would be hard pressed to find a better community to be a part of.
That's so true. So true. Cross-sectional diagram of how to build.
Oh, he's talking to Mandy.
Oh, okay.
This is.
I thought he was asking us a question. I was like, oh, he's losing me.
Wow. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've got planned coming up this week is starting more seeds, canning chicken, and I also need to can some chili beans because I've got chili on the menu for this week.
Yeah.
But how cold did it get down our way?
It got down to 0, which for where we live in the South,
We're in southern Kentucky.
we're in southern Kentucky, the deep southern Kentucky. That's extremely cold for our area. And I mean, of course, you know, up north, you know, they get cold temperatures all the time, but what they had was extreme for them too. So everybody was getting extreme cold temperatures. So we were down to right at 0, and wind chills were maybe 5 to 10 below 0.
Well, yeah, I think there was one day where we were like -13 wind chill.
Yeah,
It was
and so
really
that's
cold.
that's pretty brutal for us, for this area. You know, it's around here we're just not used to that, and I guess buildings and houses and stuff, you got to really be careful with all the pipes and everything. And so also, we hadn't been in this house yet during a cold snap like that. So we were trying to figure out, is this house, you know, weatherized, I guess you could say.
Right, yeah.
Winterized.
And it is. I mean, this house is well built.
It did really well.
Yeah.
Did really well.
I didn't really see any areas. I didn't feel the draft anywhere. Did you?
No,
I mean,
not that I remember.
yeah. Ross Rambling said, my kids were off school for 6 days. The worst day was -30 wind chill. Whoa.
And they did cancel school here.
Yes.
Which is extremely unusual for cold weather. They never did that when I was a kid. My parents said, yeah, you know how to layer up.
Yeah.
But they even canceled one day the university, the college, about a half hour from us. And I'm thinking, really, a 20-year-old doesn't know how to? But anyway,
No comment. Jenny Bunny said,
I guess it's better to err on the safe side. I'll just leave it at that.
Jenny said, I'm in eastern southern Kentucky and it was very cold for a few days.
Yeah. Oh, it is a big deal when they pull the postal workers.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Green Gables. It was down in the 20s in Arkansas. Yeah, and that's cold for y'all too, because you're pretty warm over there. See,
They canceled school here in Louisville. Yeah. Yep, they canceled school.
but we homeschool, so yeah. You know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know if our kids did much that day either. Even though we homeschool, we've been a little easy on them here during the cold snap too.
Whoa! Illinois broke its record. Coldest in the whole state was -38. Woo! Hey, Farm Alarm.
And what is so weird is we just watched our local weather, and we're supposed to break a record tomorrow for the warmest day recorded.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
So weird.
It's supposed to get over 70 here tomorrow.
Oh wow.
And then by the end of the week, it could snow again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Kentucky.
That's awful.
That's Kentucky for you.
Kathleen said a FedEx worker froze to death in Chicago.
Oh my
That is
gosh.
awful. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's.
When the preacher canceled services, he preached live stream from his dining room. See? I told, so our pastor is moving up here from Georgia. And because our church just elected him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we've just got a new pastor.
And so
he's
he and his family have been staying with us during the weekends. And we had a very cold Sunday.
Well,
and there was some ice.
It snowed. It was more ice than snow.
Yeah. And our church canceled services.
Yeah,
and
our
I
chur-
told him, I was like, we can live stream.
Well, our church is kind of off the main highway and roads that they don't treat.
Our
at
church
all.
is way back in the boonies, like it's down country, windy country roads.
So we decided, it's best. You don't want some of the elderly church members to get out there and slip in the parking lot and fall or anything like that. So, he come all the way up from Georgia and stayed with us that weekend, and then we didn't get to have service, but he could have done it, but I don't know. It is a thought. Maybe we'll plan on that next if it ever happens again.
Yeah, if it ever happens again.
Yeah.
But they'll be moved. They'll be officially moved by this weekend. So
Yeah.
he can live stream from his own house.
Yeah, he's only got 2 or 3 more days, and then he will be with us. That'd be good. And he's really excited also about our community here on YouTube,
Yep.
our Homestead friends. He's been asking us lots of questions. He's been involved in raising chickens and rabbits himself, and so he's excited to get up here and start kind of working with us. And they're going to be renting a place until they can find some land, but they really want to get into it too.
Yeah. Let's see.
Another homestead preacher.
Ross Rambling said, "Are you using cedar for the raised beds?" No, we are using heat-treated lumber because we can't afford cedar.
That's right. Yeah.
So we're doing what the budget allows.
Yeah, we're doing what we can right now.
Yes. Hawk 270 lead flinger said, "Love the meat haul video. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very excited about that meat haul
She's
video."
been rolling out the recipes and the leftover meals and the canning meals. She's just been gangbusters, just really rocking it here in the last couple of weeks.
I actually don't currently have a video for tomorrow. So I kind of feel like I've dropped the ball.
I just bragged on you too.
I know. I'm sorry.
And you've been doing all the last couple of weeks. Yeah, you've just been. You've been on a roll.
Yeah, but
That's how you roll.
that's how I roll.
Yeah, because you can.
Because
All right.
hey, Heaven's Gates.
AKA pallets.
Let's see. I have to go
What?
back up. Where
Are they talking about using pallets and stuff? Yeah, I don't know if they're talking about using pallets for material. We actually hooked up with some lumber.
a couple weeks ago, which we talked about that.
Yeah, we got on our community Facebook market. We found somebody with some scrap lumber, so that's going to help us build 1, if not 2, of the raised beds. I did get some pallets, and I'm going to use the pallets for a compost bin. So I do have plans for pallets.
Yeah.
And if I can get my hands on a lot of other pallets, there's all kinds of possibilities that you can use pallets for.
Yep. And I'm actually kind of excited. If you follow us on Facebook, which we do have a Facebook page, Freedom Homestead, I shared a tutorial that I found on making, I don't know if I can say it right, an obelisk, but it's a really cool looking trellis.
Oh, yeah.
For the garden.
Yeah.
Anyway, and it looks like it's really easy to build.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does. And so I told Jack, I was like, this would be a great project for you and Parker. And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if
me
I'm
and
going to
Parker.
have time to do that.
Yeah. But the cost breakdown that the lady gave is like they can be anywhere between $20 and $25 a piece, which for something that you're going to use for years, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I might attempt to build a couple to grow our green beans, our pole beans up.
Yeah. Speaking of pallets, they're very difficult to take apart. And if any of y'all know a trick to it or a good way, I know a lot of people say just take a Sawzall and just cut them, but I guess that is a possibility. But I don't know if anybody messes with pallets much and breaks them down, but it's almost impossible to take those things apart without just sawing them up. But I'm going to keep them intact and make a compost bin.
Mandy said, Tangi, have you ever grown your own loofah? I actually saw where Living Traditions Homestead grew a bunch. I'm not really interested in using up garden space right now to try that.
Use a floor jack.
But but yeah, maybe one of these days. But right now that doesn't interest me.
Okay, so somebody says watch Out in the Country's video about taking them apart. He had a cool tool. A very small floor jack. Okay. Yeah.
I don't have anything to write that down.
Yeah, they're not done with normal nails.
Out in the country. We're using cattle panels
in
for
the
our beans
woods, and you got to be very careful, or you'll just split the boards when you try to pry them apart.
Pallet Buster, Jake from White House used one. We'll have to look into that.
Using cattle panels, yeah. Yeah, we would like to get our hands on a couple of cattle panels as also.
J&E Farms, I think we have some of those that we use to trellis our tomatoes, and I think that's probably what we will use when we put the compost bin together.
Yeah, I think so. I mean.
Yeah. Let's see. I bought a tool off Craigslist. You can check YouTube and do different tools.
Well, my husband will pry them apart with some weird tool.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what it's called. Tim said, look at roofing supply centers for pallets.
Get on the.
Thank you, Dunn.
Yeah, and Tim, I think I can get the pallets. I think I'm good with finding the pallets. I just need to figure out how to take them apart without it being such a chore and destroying half the wood.
Oh, cool, Jennifer. Jennifer said she got her shirt today.
Oh, cool.
Very cool. You'll have to take a picture and send it to me or post it on Instagram.
So that reminds me, since you mentioned the shirt, let me tell you what happened. We had that campaign that lasted
Sawzall.
what?
You're talking about the Sawzall. Or that's what Noah's Ark said.
Well, I know it, yeah. Yeah, the Sawzall, yeah, I know how to take them apart with a Sawzall, but I'm just wondering if this other tool people are talking about is something else.
Okay.
The Sawzall just cuts the nails off. The nails are still in the boards, but you're just cutting everything off. Oh, anyway, we had a campaign. We had some Freedom Homestead shirts on Bonfire, and the campaign ended at midnight. A week or two ago?
A week ago.
And then we had a couple of people order just after that, and I guess we had the settings. I didn't know you could set settings different ways, but evidently the settings was set where if somebody ordered after the campaign ended, it would start a new campaign. So we actually had about 3 other people order shirts, and so there is a current campaign still open. I think there's about 6 more days. So we still have our shirts available for about 6 more days, and then after that, it may wait a while after that, but if you're thinking about getting a Freedom Homestead shirt, check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Jennifer, I think that was a typo because she comments a lot, so I think we're good.
Okay.
Let's
The
see.
SSL family dad, he uses pallets for everything, and he
Cool.
takes them apart a lot, but I've never seen him. Does he have a video?
Lamona said an iron pallet buster at Walmart, $38.99. That's what her son uses.
Okay. Now the crowbar and hammer will bust the wood all to pieces, and maybe you're good at doing it. Maybe it works for you. The pallets around here, that wood's too tough. It splinters and busts. Or I'm impatient and I get too happy with the hammer and crowbar and I'm just going nuts with it. But I think maybe I just need to get a Sawzall and just start cutting them. We'll see.
Yeah. Mandy said, will you be doing the other shirts again? I eat frugal because I can, etc. Now that was with Frugal Family Food. And I was actually talking to Amanda today and told her, I said, I would really like to do a Freedom Homestead version of that shirt. But maybe not I eat frugal because I can, but I eat local because I can. And she was like, yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we're thinking of, we're kicking around that idea. We want to have something with a really fun saying like that. Something with canning or preserving or growing.
Yeah, we're kicking around some ideas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to be like inspired.
We really like our logo, and we're thinking about maybe the shirts we have now is our awesome logo on the front of our shirt, but maybe something if we have a saying something about the canning, preserving, growing, gardening, whatever it might be, we'll put the logo on the back and then have something on the front. That's what we're kicking around the idea.
Yeah, we did have a shirt that said this morning is sponsored by coffee with Frugal Family Food. Yeah, but I mean, y'all know, we both, he's a coffee drinker now. I love my coffee, so I'm sure we can come up with some kind of coffee shirt too. Let's see.
Kind of weird that I just started drinking coffee, but I did.
Thank you, Tim. Tim just sent us a message. I think that was about something to do with the pallet thing.
He might have found the tool for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pursue this.
Yeah.
If anything, it will give me an opportunity to buy a new tool. I'm all about that.
Yep. I'm okay with you getting tools.
And I did go. I was with our pastor, who's all about tools and gardening and homesteading too. We went to a few pawn shops and there were some sawzalls for sale in some of these pawn shops. And when you buy a tool like that, I don't know how good they might be, but if you can find a good sawzall at a pawn shop for $20, you can't beat that.
Nope, that sounds good to me.
You still have to buy some blades for them. But.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's see.
I've really lost track of the comments.
I
So I'm
know.
gonna have to catch up here.
My greenhouse is my she shed. I love that.
A
That's
logo
funny.
on the sleeve.
Canning with Freedom Homestead in the jar on the back of the shirt would be an awesome shirt. I like that. I like that. Don't you have a Harbor Freight or a Menards? We do have a Harbor Freight.
We do have a Harbor Freight. Like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his second home, I would say.
Well,
Well, no, that'd be his third home. The cave is his first home.
I frequent Harbor Freight a lot. I go there. I stop in and just look at stuff more than I go buy stuff. But it's kind of like the gun store.
Yeah.
I have to go and just look at least once a week.
Yeah. And Amanda said, she's like, y'all need some gun shirts. I said, I know.
Gun shirts.
It's all on the list.
Well, I don't know. They might. We could sell a lot of them, or nobody may want one of them. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure our people like that kind of
peeps,
stuff.
our peeps are.
That's right.
They're with it.
Oh, Kathleen, I'm sorry. I saw the emu question and then I forgot about it. No plans for emu. Emus. Either way.
Yeah.
No plans for those.
I think a few weeks ago we talked about if we were able to acquire a couple of acres to go with the back part of our property, and we could fence it off. I would be okay with getting goats. And then we kicked around the idea of what maybe a llama or alpaca.
No, he didn't.
That'd be cool to have a couple of
No, he didn't.
alpacas.
No, he didn't.
They're so cute.
They are, but I don't know. We're starting with
Yeah.
chickens.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Gotta
we'll
start
just
there.
go from there. I would
Haven't
love
even got
to.
them yet.
Well, we were tagged in a video by Keto Country Homestead to do a video on our ultimate homestead dream. Like what, and I think it was started by Rent to Garden or Rent to Grown.
Tim said thinking outside the jar.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Okay,
good
I
idea.
just caught that.
And so, what was my point? Oh, yeah. So they tagged us in that video and we need to make it. But basically the idea of the video is that we discuss what is how will we know that we made it? Like, or what is our end goal for homesteading?
Okay. There's a lot of people
Hey, Nature's
commenting on the
Basics.
goats. And let me go back. I said, if we can acquire some more land eventually behind our house, it would be cool to get goats. I didn't say we're gonna get goats. I said in the future, if we could get a little bit more land to attach to our back of our property, that would be ideal to get some goats.
Let's see.
But that's a lot of what ifs.
Nature's Basics said, what kind of chickens have y'all decided to go with? Well,
Yeah.
the ones that I currently am in like
Yeah,
with
you got
are
two top ones right now.
Wyandottes and
Or Buffingtons.
yes, Buff Orpingtons.
Okay, I said it back.
Borf. I'm tired. But that was funny. Yes, so Buff Orpingtons and Wyandottes, which I know both are dual-purpose birds, and they're pretty. So those are the two that I really like right now, and I may change my mind, but those are the ones I like.
Yeah.
And I think they're both hardy birds, and I think they would do well in our area.
People are like, okay, let's ship you some goats. Yeah, thank you, 180 degrees from average.
Yeah, I would love to have, well, I say that I would love to have a dairy
If you
goat
shipped us some goats, we'd have to take them.
because I know I could handle a goat, like a dairy goat, but I've never had goat milk, and that's kind of important. I need to know that I would like it. Which our friend, I think we told y'all last week that we
Make
have
some
friends.
goat cheese.
We have friends that have a dairy goat, and they're going to be sharing some milk with us, but they also have a cow as well.
Oh, good night,
And,
Food Forest Permaculture.
Good night, Food Forest. Thanks for hanging out with us. And so, anyway, I asked if we could have a sample, and she said absolutely. So it's just a matter of meeting up with them and making sure. But our friends, the ones that you work with, they swear, yeah, if, you know, depending on the breed you get, as long as you can strain it and get it in the ice box ASAP, you can't tell much difference. Some people prefer goat milk over cow's milk. So, but I really love, the blue-laced Wyandottes are the ones that I like.
Yeah, somebody's commenting on those.
Let's see. The flavor of the milk depends completely on the breed of goat. That's what I've heard. Hey, Weekend Homestead. Let's see. Please don't buy store-bought goat milk and use that for a decision. Just don't buy it from the store.
No.
Yeah, I would assume yeah.
Yeah, no, we've got, like you said, we've got friends we would get goat milk from if we're gonna try it out.
Yeah, because I'm sure, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you could buy goat's milk from the store, but I would imagine it would be,
I don't know
Old.
if you can even buy it around here,
I don't know.
but you wouldn't have to because we can get goat milk if we want to try it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's not a problem.
We just got to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, so, but at the moment, what I'm focused on is getting the garden started.
Yeah.
And then, should we tell them about what we're planning if everything goes well? We are taking steps.
I don't know. I guess
Goaty.
right now it's still, we're taking steps, but we don't know nothing concrete for at least another 11, 12 days probably.
Right.
Yeah, I have asked off work for March.
Second and third?
No.
No.
Hold on.
The week after that?
Hold on. The 8th and 9th.
Okay.
just in case we are able to go deep south to a gathering. Mm-hmm. So so I've at least asked off work. They think that's going to be doable, but we still have to wait and see what's going to happen with, a possible another shutdown,
Right.
getting everything back in order. I mean, when you're off for over a month, it takes a couple of weeks to kind of play catch up.
Right.
So we're trying to get caught up, and we're trying to just get back everything into the normal routine. And if all those pieces fall into place, we are excited about the possibility of going to the deep south.
I know, and it stinks that we can't be concrete, but right,
I know.
everything
Yeah.
right now is hanging in the balance, and
Yeah.
we just have to wait and see how things go. But other than that, we are taking steps to plan as much as we can to be at the Deep
I
South
think
Homestead Gathering.
Bro Farms is going to be there,
yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
they're going to be there. Yeah, I told you.
Because we want to meet you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, and there's going to be, so many other
Yeah.
YouTubers that are going to be there that I've not got to meet in
Somebody
person.
said, Farm Alarm says we should go to the Baker Creek spring planting thing.
I would love to go to that too.
Yeah. We have been to Baker Creek.
Yes.
It's a cool place.
We went, was about an hour before they closed, and there was nobody there.
Oh, we had that
were
whole place to ourselves.
To ourselves. It was awesome. When
Yeah.
did we go? What month was that? Do you
And
remember?
and who's the old man?
Dave?
Dave. The guy in all the ads with the big gray beard and
The
everything.
straw hat.
I mean,
He took us around.
it was
and
just
showed us
him and
everything.
us, and he showed us everything. He took us in the back and showed us the seed sorting and the machines and how they package it. I mean, we just hung out. It was
Cool.
awesome.
It was very cool. Nature's Basics. It's Wiggins, Mississippi, but I'm told that there are 2 Wiggins,
Yeah.
Mississippi. So it's the one
It's the one
that's near the coast.
Yeah, at the southern border. It's really close to the Gulf. I think they have, is it on their Facebook page? They've got a Facebook page about it, because it's at a fairgrounds. And so if you type in that fairgrounds in Wiggins, it will.
Stone County, Mississippi. Thank you, Daisha. Are you gonna be there, Daisha? But yeah, I'm excited. I really, really hope we can make it. I really, really hope we can go.
Is Farm Alarm going to be there?
I think, are y'all talking
Are
about?
they talking about Baker
I think
Creek,
they're talking
or,
about Baker Creek.
or the Deep South Gathering?
I hope they're talking about oh yay, awesome, Daisha, that's very, very cool. You grew up in Mississippi. Well, do you mind me asking what part? I actually lived in Mississippi I think we lived there for a year when I was in, what grade was I in? 2nd grade. We lived in Grenada, Mississippi. I don't know if you know where
Well,
that's at.
Well, Shauna says they're so far up north, they feel kind of like they're in a different world. They need to go to the one in Michigan, the big gathering up there.
Yeah.
The
Hootenanny.
Hootenanny.
Yep. And we are planning on going to that one too, Lord willing.
That's another one that we really are trying,
Yes.
the one down south and the one up north, we want to try to catch those this year.
Yes. Yep. I want to see 1870s Homestead again.
Yeah.
I kind of hope M.I. Gardner shows up. He kind of mentioned that he might.
That'd be cool.
And then, of course, Pratt family, and then all the other folks. We've not met Homestead Dad. I know he went to the last one, so it'd be cool to get to meet him.
I don't know what town the Hootenanny's in.
Noah's Ark, did you go to the Hootenanny? Are you planning on being at this one? I don't remember what town it's in either.
Again, they've got their own
Okay.
Facebook page. Pratt, it's
Very cool.
the Pratt family homestead are the ones doing the Hootenanny. So you can check them out. They've got a link to their Facebook page, the dates and everything. It's in the summertime, June
It's like the end of July.
or July. Okay, yeah.
180 degrees. So we're gonna try to make it to the Hootenanny.
Oh,
I
that's
hope
cool.
So. I hope so.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because I saw you guys at the conference, but I didn't know who you were. So now that I know you guys, So that would just be.
Well, I knew
thank
who
you.
they
That was
were.
our Somerset campground. Well, you did, because you said, isn't that?
No, I talked to him.
Yeah.
Just briefly. I mean, we just talked. He may not even have remembered talking to me, but you know, the Holler Homestead was hanging out with them, and so I kind of recognized him through that. I'm trying to look up the hootenanny.
Nature's Basic said, I'm so afraid I'm going to fangirl all over the place and faint. I hope y'all get to go. I know exactly what you mean. Have you heard the story about me meeting Joel Salatin? Oh, mercy. Yeah.
That's
Aw, that was very nice, Ethan. He said, you were the best. You're a very kind man. That was nice.
appreciate that. I mean, he is too. They're really friendly people.
Will,
I just
man,
want to spend more time with you guys.
if I get to meet Will and
from
his wife,
Weekend Homestead?
I would die. Yes, that would be so great. That would be great.
Okay.
Hey, Kathleen. Let's see. Hey, the homemade mama said her dad grew up in Bolivar. We actually have a lot of friends that live in
Who
Bolivar.
said that?
The homemade mama. A little north of Springfield. We have friends.
Oh, yeah.
We have friends all up in that
I love
area.
Bolivar. Bolivar is a place that's near and dear to me. I've got some very close friends there. I've been there many times to hang out with them. Okay, so the Hootenanny is going to be at the Somerset Beach Campground in Somerset Center, Michigan. Is that right? No, that's the address. Brooklyn Court, Somerset Center, Michigan. So it's the Somerset Beach Campground. So I don't know where that is in Michigan. I guess you can Google it. And it's going to be.
Oh, I didn't realize that's
I'm
where they
looking at
live.
dates here.
Maybe I did know that. I think Holler Homestead told us that Jim and Renda live there. I think you're right.
The Hardiness Approach lives in Bolivar.
That's Jim and Renda. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see. Yep, Tim was there. He witnessed me falling all over myself when I met Mr. Salatin. That was pretty awesome. 180 degrees said Jason Contreras and I were fanboying out pretty hard around Joel Salatin. I mean, how can you not? But what's so great about him is that he's so, I mean, he's a farmer. You know what I mean? Like he's a humble.
Yeah.
He's just a guy.
It was great going to his farm.
Yeah.
And
his element.
and touring around with him, because once you hang out with him at his place, you're like, yeah, deep down he's just one of us.
Yeah.
But
he's done amazing things.
But he's not one of us. He's done a whole lot more than me. So the Hootenanny is July 27th.
Oh man.
Okay, I'll put that up.
Yeah, Chaos and Grace said I was crying watching that video you and Amanda did about
Oh.
Joel Salatin and his skin. That was, we were doing it was when I was visiting her, and I was at her house, and we went live, and somehow we got on the subject of Joel Salatin's skin, and then
And you didn't know when to be quiet.
and then, well, we were just doing our thing, and then Jake from White House on the Hill
I think you forgot you were
took that
being.
clip and
Yeah,
worked some magic with it. It was pretty
I
funny.
think you girls got to talking and forgot that the world was watching.
No, that's what made it worse. We didn't forget.
Oh man.
But we were, we get excited when we talk about
What
things
was
like
it?
that.
His skin is like a baby's bottom.
That's what she almost said. She almost said that she caught herself.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny though.
Oh, but yeah, Jake from White House.
Yes. Because we're.
He
about
made
to
sure the rest of the
live-
world heard it.
Yeah, it was funny, and
It was funny.
I believe it got back around to Joel.
Oh,
So
so
it is what it is. That was pretty funny though.
okay.
I
I love
know.
Bolivar too. Who do you know there? We know actually. Good friends of mine that I grew up with here in Kentucky live out there now, and several families that we go to church with have relatives and connections that live in Bolivar. And so growing up through my high school and college years, we would travel back out there to visit with them. And it got to the point where our church and their church started having some back and forth, like revival weekends. We'd all go meet with them, and then they would come meet with us. And it was just good fellowship for a while, just two little country churches fellowshipping together. So that's kind of how it's church friends. There's a great church there in Bolivar called Calvary Missionary Baptist Church. I would highly recommend it. And just good people.
Yep.
I don't think they would mind me mentioning them.
I don't think they would either. 1870s Homestead said Somerset Center is the name of the town where the Hootenanny is located.
Somerset
very
Center.
near Adrian, Michigan. We should be there again this year. I hope so. I hope so.
I really hope we can make that. That'd be fun too.
Washington stayed in the house. Snow is coming down a
Man.
bit, but got my seed starting mix today. Very exciting. Yes, oh yeah, and that was one of the things. So if you are new at gardening, one thing that I highly, highly recommend whenever you are trying to decide what you want to grow, go to your kitchen and open your cabinets and look at what you're buying from the store. That's what I did when I was like, oh, there's some more peppers that I need to get that I didn't have any seeds. I couldn't believe I didn't have any banana peppers. But I was looking at it, I'm like for every week for the last 3 months, I've been buying banana peppers, and yet I don't have any seeds. That's just crazy.
So I missed it. Was it Tim? Roby? I lost it. Where's? Oh yeah. Is that Tim? Okay. Yeah, him and his wife are thinking about volunteering at the Homesteaders Conference in Virginia next. You'll love doing that because I mean, you get tired, you run around all over the place, but you get to hang out with some great people and you get to meet so many people.
You basically get to where you're just running on adrenaline. I mean, it's exhausting work,
fun.
but it is so much fun.
Yeah. I would have loved to have spent more time watching some of the workshops and speakers, but also really, you still get to spend a lot of time with them, kind of behind the scenes volunteering. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Darn autocorrect. Weekend homestead. Was he asking when the Hootenanny was? Didn't I think so. July 27th? Is that what I said?
I think so. Yeah. Homemade Mama said, "What a small world." That is so neat. It really, really is a small world. It's really cool when you meet people from somewhere far away, but they have a connection.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, we are going to visit right before the Baker Creek event. Cool.
Yeah, and you got to go down to Springfield.
Yeah.
And visit the Bass Pro Shops and stuff like that.
Lisa said, and weird people like me say things like, Jack Week, I'd recognize your voice anywhere. Yeah, it's like...
That's funny.
You know that part on, I'm sure some of y'all remember the movie Dirty Dancing where Baby meets Johnny and I carried the watermelon. And he's like, I carried the watermelon? Yeah. Definitely have moments like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a guy I work with. I work with this one guy that I don't like listening to myself because I'm like, I sound like that because of my voice. I mean, I don't know. It's just, most of you are probably like that too. You don't like hearing your own voice, or when you hear your recording, you're like, huh. But there's a guy I work with. He makes fun of my voice too, but he said it sounds like Southern butter.
Yeah.
And every time he says that, I want to smack him because he's complimenting me, but I'm just like,
Bye, Will.
don't.
Yeah, don't. Let's see. Live outside of Bowling Green. Do you know, Tim? I was looking at the state of Texas the other day. They have a Nashville. They have a Bowling Green, and there's another city.
What state?
Texas.
Texas? Well, yeah.
They also have I think they have Homer, Texas, too.
A lot of states have.
Oh yeah, but well, I mean, I've never heard of another Nashville before. That's pretty interesting. But Homer is the name of the town that I grew up in Georgia.
Southern.
I hated my voice when I was a kid. Now I kind of like it.
I wish I could go back and strike that comment about Southern butter. Yeah, let's go back and
there's a
delete
shirt.
that.
There's a shirt.
No, no, that's the last thing we need to do is put that on a T-shirt.
Listening to the smooth sounds of Southern butter.
No, me. Oh gosh, my YouTube career just died right there.
That's funny. J&E Farms, I think, was asking about how to start a YouTube channel or just some advice. My advice that I like to give is to be yourself. When it comes to
Oh man, I wish I could take that comment back now.
You done did it.
Yeah, it's gonna be my new nickname.
And one way to kind of get get your name out there is to collaborate with other channels. I think that's a good way to kind of introduce your channel to audiences.
Ken says he's near the Lake of the Ozarks area, and that's a really awesome. I would like to just go vacation there, to be honest with you, go on a fishing trip.
That's good, Jesse. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. She said, went to the first seed exchange of the year last week. My son says, Mom, your seed collection is out of control. He's grounded. That's awesome.
Now, where did you do a seed exchange? Was it local community thing?
There's a lot of people, and I'm pretty sure that I could contact our extension office and see about doing a seed exchange. But I'm not really interested right now.
Yeah, I met a guy today who teaches with the 4-H in our county. And he got me contacted with some stuff, and I think my son might get involved in some meetings. And they do archery and rifle and stuff, and my son's been wanting to get into some of that. So I mean, that was awesome that we just met this guy that does this.
Yep. Jen said, and she's the one that lives in Kentucky, one of the libraries in Richmond has a seed card catalog. That's cool. That's really neat.
Yeah.
And then Jesse at Small Homestead said, local, there's 2 in my area every year. And I could probably ask Tiffany. I'm sure she knows of some.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We just joined 4-H archery. They love it. I know. I'm really excited about that. And here's the good thing, and I don't want this to reflect bad on them, but I actually did call 4-H, I think it was last year, to see about getting the kids into some of the programs, and no one could tell me anything, so it was good that you met that guy. Yeah. I'm excited about it.
Not only did I meet him, he gave me his card with his number. He said, call me anytime, and I know where he works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very.
So if I lose the card, I can just go drop by. Buy some ammo from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4-H. I was out of the loop on the 4-H thing. I didn't know much about it. In high school, I was in FFA, and back then FFA kind of did all that stuff. I was on a trap shooting team. We built greenhouses. We did, tractor driving competitions.
Built greenhouses?
Yeah, our high school actually built the greenhouse. Actually, greenhouses, huge greenhouses that the school still uses to this day for their agriculture department, because I was the first senior class at a new high school that was being built. So the FFA at that high school basically built the agricultural center at that high school. So
Lisa said, I see that look on your face, Tangie. She knows I'm thinking.
I know.
So,
hey, I just did what the teacher told me. I don't know. That was high school.
Oh, that's funny. funny. I'm just like, you got some skills I didn't know you had.
I don't know I got them either.
Oh.
Maybe.
100.
Oh, I would love to have a greenhouse.
Ethan said, do you still shoot trap?
Yes. Well, it's been a while, but man, I love it. It is so fun. It's actually probably the most fun thing I've done shooting is shooting trap. And so I need to get back into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple of people are talking about stuff that their kids have learned through the 4-H program. Nature's Basics said, my daughter baked in 4-H. She got second for the year for her jalapeno cornbread. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is a fantastic, I mean, I'm for any kind of club or whatever that teaches useful skills and makes it fun. I see a greenhouse in your future.
I know.
I
told on myself, didn't I, Tim?
Yeah, well, we have actually been talking about doing a small greenhouse.
Yeah, either with cattle panels or PVC pipes and stuff like that. So we have talked about it, and it is in the plans. Yeah, what they build at the high school, that's thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, we were like building a house. But yeah, what we're wanting to do is just
a small, to start.
Just experiment with materials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very happy that spring is on the horizon and there is
Cornbread.
We're getting our oh no, don't start the cornbread.
That's
thing.
kind of like squirrel.
No.
Cornbread. Where's cornbread?
Yeah, see, everyone's catching on to my lingo.
I know.
Yes, Shauna, I was also in Girl Scouts. I loved Girl Scouts. Let's see, maybe see if you can find
A used
carport.
carport
Hey, that's
for the
actually not a bad
greenhouse.
idea.
Yeah, because a used carport was basically just
Yeah,
the frame.
the frame. Yeah,
And it'd be
And just
perfect.
Put some plastic over it. That's a good idea.
Oh man.
Well, bless you.
Excuse me. I come out of nowhere.
Yeah. So, but yeah, hopefully I will have some more videos for you guys in the next couple of days. I may not have one tomorrow. Sorry about that. But I've really been enjoying trying to get back into the rhythm and of the homesteading lifestyle. I was hoping that my kombucha would be ready.
Good night, guys.
I've started brewing a new batch and still kind of weak. Still needs some fermenting time. Kind of tastes like apple juice right now. So, but I'm doing a progression video on that, on how to actually brew kombucha, because I've got the how to grow a SCOBY. So now this is the part 2. It's like a year overdue.
So next week, Lord willing, next Monday when we do our live show, we're gonna be probably doing a tasting.
I doubt it.
You don't?
That's
You
a
think-
week away. It'll be ready before then.
Yeah. So we'll drink it all before then.
No.
We'll have some.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But videos that will be coming up will be canning chili beans, canning chicken, and I have a sewing project that I would like to get to sometime soon. So if I can get to that, I will do.
Sewing. What you gonna
it's just-
make?
I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. It's gonna be a surprise.
Okay.
But it's something useful that I keep reminding myself every day that I need to make it because it always comes up. So
Really?
yes,
Interesting.
yes.
Okay.
But hey, Miss Mary, thank you very much for the card. We got it this week, and I absolutely
Yes.
loved.
Thank you.
I love the
Appreciate
card.
that.
It was so cute. It had the ladybugs on it. It was so adorable.
Yeah.
Can you do videos on flavoring kombucha? Yeah. That's I will do that. Let's see. Blonde moment. Did I have a moment? I don't know. Why was I fun? Is that what you meant?
And what else we got coming on or coming up?
Oh wow.
What else we got in the plans?
In the plans, let's see. Kombucha. I know.
So
kombucha, chili beans, chicken, and I'm sure more cooking videos will be coming up. Oh, and of course seed starting. I'll be doing a seed starting
Yeah,
video.
did you do something with your 2 liters and your winter seeds outside that you're trying?
Yeah, I didn't film it, but I talked about it already.
I know you
with the
talked
winter
about it at
sowing.
the beginning of our show, but I didn't know if you had done anything to show other people.
Not
what you've
yet,
done.
but I have a couple of more. So when I do my seed starting video, I can show. I mean, I'm just now learning it, so I don't really have any advice to share other
Okay.
than, hey, look what I'm trying.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for the advice on the pallets. I'm definitely going to pursue looking into the tools to take apart these pallets, and if that works, I'm gonna start getting me more pallets because I mean that's just free wood, and that's wood you can do anything with, and that's beautiful wood too. Really, you should see the Kentucky thing we've got hanging up in our living room. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
No,
nah,
no, you can't.
not really.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
gonna show you guys.
You're getting disconnected.
I'm gonna show you guys something real quick.
Just don't show the mess.
This was made with pallets. This right here. Guy made this with pallets, and then he burnt the wood. That's not stained, that's burnt, and it's beautiful. Love it. So, put you back over here.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I don't think you need to plug it up. I'm sure it's got plenty of juice, or you can plug it up anyway. Okay, so Homemade Mama said, on the kombucha, I need encouragement. If I want to try some before committing to learn about it and make my own, what brand would you recommend? I like GT's raw kombucha. My favorite flavor is, I think it's chia and grape. But the thing with the chia seeds is it kind of gives it like almost a jello, like a liquidy jello consistency. So that may not be the best first one to try. But here's the thing though about brewing your own. Definitely buy some and try it to see if you like it. But remember that you can make it weaker if you prefer it to be less tangy and more sweet. Or you can make it stronger if you like vinegar. So just keep that in mind whenever you try it. Hey, Hype with Mike.
Oh, that's cool. Bro Farms, they get all kinds of wood from these, really, the ATVs come in huge wooden crates.
Cool.
That makes sense. You know, my dad used to sell lawnmowers, and they would come in huge wooden crates.
But that's pretty.
Yeah. Are they? I bet they're the kind of wooden crates they're put together with those giant staples, or probably those big black straps, all strapped in.
White Pines Homestead said they did a pallet wall. I bet that is gorgeous. I love that look.
Yeah, I've seen people do that before. Now that's got to take some work, but when it's done, it's beautiful.
Let's see.
And I did learn something. There are 2 types of pallets. There are the heat treated and the chemical treated, and they are stamped on the pallet HT or, well, HT's heat treated, and that's what you want,
Right.
especially if you're going to use it for any type of gardening
Right.
or compost and stuff. You don't want the chemical treated pallets.
Let's see. I was going to answer another question if I can find it. Somebody asked how the sourdough is coming along. It's going along great.
Okay,
What?
I'll need to scroll down for a minute.
Okay.
Continue.
And then there was another question, but I was scrolling up to find the question so I could answer
okay.
it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. There's the sourdough question. Oh, Nature's Basics asked, how do we come up with our logo?
The logo that we have, the round, that logo was actually designed by a friend of mine, and she is a graphic designer, artist, and she has designed logos for other people, and You know, I asked her one day if she would come up with something, and she started asking us different ideas and what things we would like, and she sketched out a few possibilities, and we kind of we brainstormed back and forth, and I mean that's what she come up with, and it pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very happy with it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Green Gables, I actually have a video on how to grow a SCOBY. So that might be helpful.
We are
With
like 20 minutes past our normal hour.
Yes. Hello, the living garden. Oh, Ethan wanted to know how keto's going. We actually stopped doing keto over a month ago, around the time that the shutdown happened, just because, you know, it's an expensive diet.
It was and we had to we basically was doing the pantry challenge.
Yes.
At that point.
Just eating what we had.
Yeah.
And so then I've started Weight Watchers, which I've not done well at all this week. I blame the pastor. I blame Mike. Anyway, but that's all right. But I will get back on the wagon and just do that. And I've had a lot of success with Weight Watchers. I lost 22 pounds the last time I did it and was able to keep it off. But I did the 1 month of keto, went off of it, and I have gained so much weight back. So
yeah.
I think I'm just gonna stick with Weight Watchers because I know that it works for me.
Yeah, we definitely have taken several steps back. I have taken several steps back myself, and I've got to get back into just getting on board as well. And I really like it when she gets motivated because it motivates me too. And we kind of keep each other honest with that. So yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah. And Simply Michelle said, not a fan of Weight Watchers and giving low points to fake food. And I think there's a balance there. Simply because all fruits and vegetables and lean meats are 0 points. So really they're trying to encourage people to eat good food, eat real healthy food. But for most people, they're not going to just stick with whole foods. A lot of people will still have some, whether it's a lot or not, processed foods.
Is that Ethan from 180?
Uh-huh.
Okay, did you see what he's doing? He's doing alternate day fasting. That is so interesting. Keep us informed, because I really want to know if that works. That intrigues me, because I've heard a lot about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's something that I could do, but hey.
Good night, Kelly.
Anyway.
Yeah. And I was also thinking too, a lot of our foods that we grow, I don't know if you can eat it on keto or not. And then I thought, well, that's kind of funny. But that's also because we're not growing meat right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I feel like I'm draining. I'm like a battery. I'm draining. I'm losing energy.
We're gonna have to start wrapping this up, but yeah,
Good
because
night,
we
Bro
usually do
Farms.
an hour show, and we really got to answering and talking with you guys, and
Yes.
just ran with it. So we went over. That's okay.
Yep.
It's fun.
Yep. But yeah, so I mean, we always have so much fun talking to you guys that we lose, and it's funny because there's been times where it's like, okay, I'm tired. Let's try to keep this like 30 minutes, and then like
Yeah, it does.
1 hour and 30 minutes later.
Yeah, we've yet to go under an hour.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, but you guys are the best.
Yeah.
The most awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, appreciate it. I get to go caving tomorrow. I'm gonna go explore some passageways.
Oh, thank you, Tammy.
So-
That's very sweet.
Maybe that'll burn a few pounds off of me.
Yeah.
Which does.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
that's
I know.
exercise. So I'm actually looking forward to it.
When was it 30 minutes? Never. That's the problem.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. So, guys, have a good week.
Yes.
And hope everybody stays safe. Hope everything goes well. Hope you don't freeze. Hope it starts warming up.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
Whole Picture Homestead. I still vote for a live Bible study.
I'm looking forward to warming weather, and I'm looking forward to dry weather. It's still swampy around here. We've had so much rain. Yeah, we might do a show. Maybe we might do a live show where we kind of do a little, get into some church talk, some Bible studies or scripture or something. I don't know. I mean, a lot of y'all have asked about that, so we definitely are open to that. So, but anyway, anything else
That's
going on
awesome.
before we wrap it up?
Very cool white pines. Yeah, just be on the lookout for the videos coming up. Sorry that I may not have one for you guys tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll have several that'll come out after that. But yeah, that's it. I'm just looking forward to getting my seeds started.
Yeah. And I'm going to get off here and go do some research on some pallets and pallet tools.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, but also really quick, if you guys aren't following us on Instagram, I tried to be active on my Instagram. I'm not always, but just like day-to-day stuff, we like to share. So, come hang out with us on Instagram. I'm Tangy_Freedom Homestead.
And Jack_Freedom Homestead. And Tangy is Tangi. So Tangy_Freedom Homestead.
Yes.
And you do stay active on that.
I do try. And then, of course, we have our Facebook page, and we also have our Facebook group, Freedom Homestead Friends, where we can, throw around some ideas about
But we have our Freedom
gardening
Homestead Facebook page, which is open to anybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have a great week.
Yes.